comes up, see where I'm at, catching, right hand in the armpit, doesn't do a whole lot, and I'm sliding down. So I'm bending the knee a little bit, but I'm not staying square with you. See how I've got to the angle a little bit? I didn't do inside out trip. Okay. Leg defense with the leg up, this situation. Do your kids justice, put a lot of time in there. You want to win more matches? Get their defense better. Get their defense better. Because one thing about defense, and I'm in college, we're about whistle blows, let's go score points. Okay. But the problem is, but the thing I've got is I've got some talent. I've got some guys that got a lot of experience, got 15 years under their belt in wrestling. I get treated a little bit different. If I was a high school coach and building the program until I built it to the level I wanted, I'd be focused a little bit more on defense from the standpoint of, you know what? The one thing about defense is, if you get good at it, you get good because you're always in position. You always got bent knees. You're always picking your feet up, okay? Those type of things. We're always using our hips. And you notice that Gary, when he was talking down there, how good Coleman was with his hips, the 3 points. Okay, you can see it in here. He's watching that duck under. You know, guy's dropping his head to here, and he's still getting underneath him. Right? That's hips. It's all hips. You know, guy's here, and I'm getting underneath him. Okay, head's right in here, and I'm still finding a way. The same way with defense. His defense is better because of his hips. So the good thing about defense is it does develop the hips and the feel of your hips. Position, the bent knees, or you can't be any good. Okay? Picking your feet up, guys. Remember this. If you take anything out of this clinic, create situations in your practice where your kids are constantly having to pick their feet up. And some motion, those little motion drills we did. Everything he was doing down there, he didn't show you that. The hurdlers, everything. We're picking our feet up. The little ladder, you know, and that's important too. You know, this guy picks his feet up this year, he's going to win. Right? He's tough. He's an eagle. Got to be tough. All right. Anything you guys would like me to show before we go into anything else? What time? Got about 10, 15 minutes. Anything that you haven't seen, you want me to?
One last thing, Coach. I noticed you were bumping as soon as they come in. What if my kid doesn't bump immediately?
It doesn't. The thing about it, if somebody shoots and gets a double leg, say he gets a double leg, okay? And I feel the drive's coming next, I pass it, okay? I may not get the bump as much, but I want to throw my head and chest up so I can get the head in the middle, okay? I want to get my head and chest up so I can get the head to the middle. You follow me? Here's what absolutely you got to watch for with your kids, okay? And I had to correct 2 of my starters this week on this, okay? There's no place, okay, to bend over. We're going to have good defense. You're going to have those kids that are going to be rollers. The reason people right now are getting to Tyler's legs a little bit more is because he's confident in being able to drop off to an ankle, rolling it over the top. You guys know what I'm talking about? He's confident in that, okay? But what is he doing to do that? Okay? Just the opposite of having good defense, right? Okay? We're bending at the waist, over the top. Okay? So my point is, going back to your question, is that I like some of that, but we got to get our head and chest and our hips down. I got to get them in. Get them in. I got to meet him. Okay? Get my head and chest up rather than falling over. You got to be careful with them falling over. I don't know why people grab around the waist. You know, I don't. Okay, I know why I did. Remember Wade Liberator? Remember him? Where was he at? Do you remember?
First Southern Baptist Church.
That's right. We used to have a paddle when we went over defense, and if we fell over the top of them and grabbed around the waist, it's true. That was out of Baptist Church, boys. You remember? That's right. So, pop, pass. Okay. That's why a lot of times you struggle with that. It's because that's your first line. You know, I don't mind that being a part of your defense. Okay, but you bump a little bit, and you're passing those heads in, and then bam, it's a little different. You peel them off your leg a little bit rather than so tight. Okay, that answer? Anything else? No?
Coach.
Huh?
Kind of along the lines of defense, coach, with the way scrambling has evolved so much. What do you guys, scramble enders?
Well, that's a good question. And the reason defense is, we've gone to see more scrambling in defense is why? Sure. Did you ever see Johnny Hendricks scramble?
No.
Did you ever see Eric Guerrero, Home Scott, Steve Mocco? Pendleton was scrambling full. Johnny Thompson, Zach, okay, hip pressure. End up scrambles because just what I said, we take the hip pressure off people reaching over the top, we're falling off, they're doing some things, you know. But there is some things you've got to be ready for, you know, and one is, if I get in, and you know, the one where the guy goes to the leg, the most popular one, catching my ankle and rolling me through, okay? No, just turn it right here, come on. Okay, guys in on a single leg, takes the waist, leg. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You see this one, right? Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, just any.
Yeah, these type of situations, yeah. We hit a good single leg, hey, and the guy can hit a good single leg, okay? And we roll, we just always make sure we're hip heisting and letting go of the leg. The guy that wins this is whoever gets the highest. On any scrambles, in that process of scrambling, I can promise you two things happen. One, somebody breaks. Okay, somebody breaks. The great thing about scrambling is this, is that it's the best chance of breaking a guy in a match. Okay, if I end up in a scramble, and I may end up, because I hit a shot, a good shot, and the guy fell over the top and he got to my ankle, you know, and I didn't want him getting my, and we begin to start a scramble of scoring. In that process, whoever wins that, okay, likely somebody's breaking, meaning the match turned hard in your favor. Okay, see it all the time. All right. So I'm here, I roll, we always let go of the leg, get our heads high, let go of the leg, and we get our head high, okay? Anytime, any of these situations, always release. If I keep a hold of the leg, my head's going with them, okay? If he keeps a hold of my leg, as we roll, when we get in the scramble, he keeps holding my leg, my head's high, because he didn't release. Always. Okay? I'm in a high crotch. I'm in a high crotch. He's in my crotch. Okay? I can't show every situation, and he's lifting me over. He lifted me over. Come on. Come on. If I keep a hold of the leg, get you this. I'm in trouble. Damn. Okay? Get in there and lift it. No, me. Let go. I end up higher. Doesn't mean I scored yet. I still got this to deal with. I'm going to come across anytime. If there's a reverse lock, always come across. You know we can lock our hands here. Okay. You don't see this very often, guys doing this. There's no points yet, guys. Okay. There's no points. And it's not an illegal headlock because I don't have it up in my armpit. I'm ripping him off that leg. Okay. there's hundreds of situations from this. It always leads back into just releasing the legs. You know, I'm here, and on low single leg into my crotch. He's lifting me up. Okay? He's trying to take me over. You see guys all the time. Keep a hold of that leg. Wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. Jump up. Whatever I do, I gotta release. Good hand. When you go, he's still on, he's still in my crotch. Okay, but I'm not so, my head's higher. All scrambles, every scramble you ever see. We get right here, things we were working yesterday. Okay, when we're sliding off. He's in deep on around the ankle. Okay, when we're sliding off the head. Okay. This is gonna end up in a scramble. Now, I'm in better position to win this scramble. Okay. As I fall off, wrestle. Bring your head. I gotta get snake. Yeah, but I'm in shape. I'm in good shape. Always remember, when you end up in scrambles, whatever side your leg's on, get your body over there. Don't ever be crisscross. That's where you're gonna lose. If you ever splits my body, get in. Just do one of your scrambles. Go. No. Let me have you scramble, brother. Let's just go here. I release. Okay. Take it over. Take it over. Okay. Don't ever wrestle with one leg on one side. Always follow the leg. If I've got a foot over there by itself, get over there. Okay. Don't stay split. This is where you lose. Don't stay split. Get your feet on the same side where you got some power to fight. Okay. And if you just keep that in mind at all times in scrambles. Okay. You don't have to be a great coach to show the exact skill. Just remember, body on the same side. You start rolling. I hit a single leg. Okay. I hit a single leg. Come on. He rolls me here. Okay. I start to come back. He takes that leg through. I don't stay over here. Come on, wrestle. I'm going to lose it. Okay. Go again. Same scenario. Get him off that leg. Right? Got to get him off. Got to be physical in there. Because you're getting ready to roll back, right? Stop it. Okay. Good up. From here, row. That's it. I cross. Drop off of it. Roll me. Go, throw it through. Throw it through. Go. Okay. So, easy stuff to remember. A lot of times, don't turn the wrong way. Don't do 360s. You know, what I chose to do right there is to bring the leg back through. You know, he was here. He dropped off. Okay, I came here. Went back to his lock. Okay, I don't want to be going that way. Bring the leg through, get some height. Yeah, I don't know where we were. Go ahead, wrestle. Go ahead. What's the one where we go hand in hand? I feel.
No, it's for a roll across, yeah. Here. And they try, can you roll the foot over?
Yeah. Now, okay. I think you're just hitting this a little different. Any questions with that? Yeah, that's you know, that's stuff over the last 10, 12 years, you know, as a coach. You either learn that because you darn sure didn't have it when we were coaching, or when we were wrestling. Okay, so you either learn that or you haven't. Bottom line, it's here and it's here to stay for a while, you know, so all those situations were helped me a little bit on teaching them, is because of freestyle, you hit those freestyle shots, I mean, at all times, and they try to get in your crotch and flip you through, you know, and in order to avoid those 2-point exposure points, you have to be pretty good at your finishing. You know, and if you do give them up, we worked on things where if we did give up a 2-point exposure because we were in on a high crotch, or we got sagged, we got crotch lift, we got 2-2. And we picked up our 2 points. You know, here we go, I'm going, but I'm getting mine. A lot of hand-to-hand stuff, so a lot of this came from that. It made it a little easier for us to learn. Okay? Any other questions?
Could you show how you do your dump or your crackdown or whatever you want? Sure. Not the finish, just
Yeah. I'm in on high C here. Okay. Remember, I start from the high C. One of the things that happens with guys trying to work this, I'll be quickly with this, is they want to drop their head. Okay? And they drop it too quick. Okay? When I get in here and I decide I'm going to lock, first off, I'm wrapping here. I can change off to 2, okay, if I want. If I decide I'm going to dump here, I'm taking the free hand, okay, not the high crotch arm. I'm wrapping the high crotch arm, and I'm taking the free hand and wrapping the top of my hand. I'm not locking here, okay? You see this? This is what a lot of stuff, look at me, look at the lock. This is what you're doing on a lot of your locks. You see this? I want you to hear, okay? Now, what I'm doing on this is, all I'm doing from here is I'm pivoting. Once I hit, I pivot. And as I pivot, I'm keeping my head high and I'm sinking this arm deep. Okay? Now, what I've done is I'm trapping that ankle to the mat. Trail leg comes back behind, and all I'm doing is pushing a little bit. As I push, I lay my hips to the mat, and I dump. Okay, but it's tight position. Okay? What you see a lot of guys do, and they get in here and they want to dump. They'll get here, and then they'll drop their head. And then they're trying to sling you down. That's when you get in trouble. And you lose the leg. This is all technique. I'm here, boom, I've got him. I've got him. All I got to do is lay into him. How tight I am. It's not, the less we drop, but yet we pivot, slide deep, okay? Use our feet to buckle them over. Okay? Let's go do it again. Makes it harder when I stand up. I know it's coming. Stand. Stand. Go. I'll stay. There you go. There you go. See. There you go. There you go. Okay. It's harder to do because I'm standing up a little bit. You know what's coming. That's the dump. What do we do from there? Look for the head. Look for the head. Elbow stay close to the body. Boom. Don't wait. Feel him going down before his butt hits. I've got him in the cradle. Okay? Reason we miss the cradle is because we don't look for it. Or we wait. As he's falling, I'm cradling. Whack. Any other questions? Okay, fellas. Appreciate you being here. This